Alright, back for the final round. Very good hand, especially on the draw. Having a bunch of removal is nice on the draw. Hopefully my opponent doesn't have Sanctifiers. They are playing white though, so it's kind of pretty much bad news bear. Yeah, that card is really good against Journey to Nowhere. White-blue, so it's gonna be a mirror. Interesting. If my opponent has a slow start, I'm pretty happy to have the Scholar around. Stepling's right on time. No, I mean, it's fine. You would have been better last turn, but... I will still take you right there. I don't think I should be missing my land drop to try to get more value. I doubt it'd be good. I want to be casting that Scholar next turn. That's good for me though, since I have the Sanctifiers around. I don't mind that. Though I guess Lynx is gonna be less good later. I mean... And I have the Scholar, which will get rid of my lands. And after I have 5 land, I will probably don't want to drop any more land because I don't have anything that costs more. So a Scholar of their own. This is the true mirror match. Good God. Let's attack and see what they do. I'm fine dealing 2. I don't really think I need or want to loot right now. I might just Journey their Scholar next turn, but right now I want to Sanctify the Journey. Windborne Charge not looking super useful, but who knows. Like, if they take it, they go down to 18, and then I will have 6 power on the board, so... I don't know, maybe we can just get a little bit of beatdown going on. Not sure what my op is doing there. Okay, finally. Do you accept the trade? Yes. Okay. So I guess they have a good hand and they don't need to loot. We do have a pretty good hand too, though. And since we will have the links onto the battlefield, being slightly flooded is not as bad as it could be in other situations. I would not have attacked if, for example, I had 2 or 3 lands in hand or something like that. But here, you know, I have a good hand. I don't really need to discard stuff that I don't need. Even if I draw more lands, the Lynx is gonna be, you know, using them. Also, a looter is probably more useful for them than for me. That's my general thinking here. Hopefully I don't draw too many more lands though, but I think given the information we had when I just, you know, made the offer the trade, it was fine. Hopefully they don't drop a Sphinx of the Sphinx. I don't remember the name. A Sphinx of the Sphinx. No, Sphinx of the... I don't know. What's the name of that card? Maybe it's not even Sphinx. I mean, it's a Sphinx, but maybe Sphinx is not in the name. Okay. Can I do something about that? Not really. I guess I will probably narrow escape the creature they will block, which is most likely going to be the Sanctifiers. That's decent value for my opponent. Yeah, back to the Sphinx. Yeah, there's a Sphinx, which I think is called Guardian of Jouar Isle. Unless I'm mistaking with something else. And this Sphinx is a 5/5 X-proof creature with flying, and it would be really tough to beat. We haven't got a 2-for-1 here, which is good for them. This might be pretty important in this type of matchup. I don't know. We shall see, I guess. There's an argument for playing Sanctifier first here in case, you know, to get more damage, but if I do so, I take 3. I don't know. It's kinda close. They have some counter spells, I guess, if they are playing that. Card is pretty bad, though. Guess I will drop Sanctifiers, and if they have a counterspell, then I can Journey to Nowhere the Mentor. I don't really care about that thing though. It's a 2/2 for 3. If they ever draw a counterspell, they will get 1/1. It's like, oh, they do have the Ascension though. Ascension is not very good against me though, in general. And given that we have a removal, I think we should, be able to. And the Journey. Oh, come on, man. Now it's gonna be tough to keep up the damage. That was a good draw. A very good draw, actually. Hopefully they don't have cancel here, that'd be awful. Maybe I should have baited cancel with Journey to Nowhere. Yeah, looks like they have cancel. Oh, that's annoying. No? I'm pretty sure if they had cancel, they would have cast it. It would be so much value. Not getting hit for 2. Not letting me have something that can deal damage through the Ascension. Yeah. Don't really see them not having cancel right here. I mean, what I'm trying to say is, if they had cancel, they would have cast it. But maybe they are not playing counterspell. But then, would you play that? Even if you have counterspell, if you have 1 or 2 counterspell, I think this is pretty bad. But yeah, I don't know. Either way, I'm happy they did not have counterspells. And I'm gonna keep Journey for a creature I actually care about, because if they play something like the 2/5, the 2/5 we have in deck, I want to be able to get rid of that, and so I can attack and not lose to Luminarch Ascension. If I draw land, I will probably attack, and no, actually, if I draw land, I'm gonna Windborne Charge and try to kill them. Actually, I can put them down to 8, and then Windborne Charge is lethal if I draw land, which is nice. Sanctifier, that's sweet. That is sweet. Alright. I'm pretty sure we should be killing the Journey to Nowhere. Like, I doubt this is going to be relevant, unless they have a Wrath of God of their own and they top deck it right away. Lortos. Okay. This could have been tough to beat. Yeah, I think I lose if I don't have Wind. Well, I guess I have Journey to Nowhere, so I don't really care. But yeah, if you don't have a removal, you lose. That being said, I have like 5 removals in my deck that deals with that. I think maybe not 5, 4 at least. Okay, we got there. So some type of blue-white control deck with double Journey, and I'm happy we have all those Sanctifiers. And it seems like some type of mirror match, except my opponent seems to have some, probably finishes the game with Lortos or Luminarch Ascension over having flyers like I do. So I'm probably slightly more aggressive. Gomas are not looking very good, I don't think, in this matchup. Spreading Seas is kind of nice in the sense that they are playing Sanctifiers, and using Spreading Seas as a Sanctifier bait is cool, because even though it's not card advantage, when you can destroy something, you are more likely to use your Sanctifiers, and I kind of like that. I'm not sure that it would be really good though. Pitfall Trap, since they are playing Lortos and a couple ground creatures, seems fine. Narrow Escape, I'm actually not convinced. I guess, yeah, you can save a Journey to Nowhere from Sanctifiers with Narrow Escape. It's not the best card, I think, in this matchup, though. It's not bad, it's not really good, though. The question is Spreading Seas a better option? And I also kind of doubt it. The fact that they so Narrow Escape also makes the card less good. A little bit less good. I think I'll try to rank Spreading Seas over Narrow Escape. I don't know if it's right, if it actually changes match, but I don't know. I will feel satisfied if they use one of their Sanctifier on a Spreading Seas that probably doesn't do a ton. Alright, well, unfortunately we cannot keep that. The opponent mulled 2 though. This end is not great, but it's not really something I can mull again. Put the card on top. I think we'll keep that on top too. That card is just a little bit too strong not to keep on top. The mono removal hand. Like, we can live for ages. If my opponent has turn 2 Luminarch Ascension, we lose though. Luckily enough, they did not have that. I think I'm not gonna drop my land here. This is not a game where I care about making land drops, really, I think. At least not as much as I would otherwise, and 2 damage here is, you know, might be important. The cartographer. Yeah, I guess you just cartographed. Since I have Ascension, I highly doubt playing Sanctifier here is right. Now, should we Pitfall Trap the Cartographer? I kinda doubt it. I think we'll try to Wrath of God pretty soon. And act as, you know, as if we were screwed, which we are kinda screwed here. Hopefully my opponent just overextend and we can get a nice amount of value. Iron Expedition. They have spells in hand. No land. I think I will wait one more turn. Hopefully they play a creature. And then I will Wrath of God, I think. Now if they drop a land, it's kinda clunky because they will get to draw of that. So I did not play around them, you know, cartographing. And I want a Wrath of God before I Sanctify. So I guess I will let my opponent draw 2 cards, which, well, is not the best, but oh well. And this is if they draw land, and they might not draw land, obviously. They did not draw land, luckily enough for us, so we'll just snap kill the Iron Expedition. If they allow us to do so. Alright, great. Everything went fine. The second cartographer kinda threw me off though. I'm in a great spot. One of the easiest way I lose this game, I think, is if... Well, Lortos could be an issue because Pitfall Trap means they will still get to tap. So if they have Lortos, yeah, that could be problematic, but... yeah, I don't really want to lose to a random Lunarch Ascension, so I'll try to keep Sanctifier in my hand for as long as possible. Oh, this is the bug card. This should not fly. This is written flying, but this should not fly. They have the Lortos. Good lord. Good Lortos. Okay. So I guess I'll drop that and Pitfall Trap the Lortos, take 2 from that, then... Well, if they play something good, we'll be in trouble. If they have a counter for my Pitfall Trap, I also lose because I just never untap. But I guess, no, they have to tap mana here if they want to... Oh no, they can just... Yeah. So if I let the ability resolve, they just tap, so now they can choose to counter. But if they counter, they don't tap my stuff, so it's... like... I can live with that. Yeah, and if they tap things, they cannot recast something, so I'll just get 1 turn to, you know, of not being able to do anything. Now Lortas is gone. It's one of the big threats. I have a bunch of good spells in hand. Yeah, I think we should be fine. They have another Lortas. Oh, Sphinx of the Lost Roost. That one is pretty busted too. It's not the Sphinx I was talking about before, but still a really good Sphinx. And the Ascension. Alright. We still have a decent amount of answer to this stuff. So I will get rid of the Ascension right here, not the Journey. Ascension is too threatening. Get rid of the freaking Sphinx, because I don't want to take too many damage. I can trade my Welking turn for the Sphinx, and now, hopefully the opponent is out of threats. I dealt with 3 rares. They probably have some more spells in hand, but yeah, hopefully not many more threats, right? I guess I could have a counterspell, in which case attacking might be bold, but if they do... Well, yeah, it feels like they might very well have a counterspell. Oh well, I'll take 2. I'm not dead. Pretty sure they have a counterspell here. No? Something? Nothing yet. another journey to nowhere. And a Skyrune Drake of their own. Okay. This matchup though. Everything is getting removed from the game forever. I already used 2 Sanctifiers though, and my opponent has some Sanctifiers in their deck, so I'm feeling slightly disadvantaged there. I'm also at 4, and they are at 11. So there is that, but I have a bunch of good cards in hand, at least of decent card. Oh! It's written flying, but it doesn't fly in the end. Because it should not fly, but it's written flying, so it's... Yeah, I'm gonna trade this color. It's like, what the hell? What on earth? So I guess the bait is not gonna work because I have 2 journey already, so my opponent's not gonna... probably not gonna destroy that. I don't really think we should be playing around them having a Wrath of God, and I think I want to kill them ASAP, so... I haven't drew a bunch of lands if they have that many lands in hand. They could have the bounce, bounce journeys to nowhere, eat one of our creature, but if they do, it'd be what it'd be. I kind of doubt playing Outfitter makes much sense here. Because the only card that can put them back in the game is probably Wrath of God. So I guess they just drew Thousands land. I think they had something like 10 on the battlefield and maybe 5 more in hand. That would really, really be a lot. And I think any spell they would have drawn we would have seen. So I guess we got lucky, but the game plan functioned, basically getting rid of all the threat they could put onto the battlefield. Sweet. Nice. That was a cool final match. I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to drop a like if it's the case. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this content and you want to see more. Thank you for watching. See you for another draft.